Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, Big Frenchie, aka the Mike A16 on Twitter, the Mike A16 on Snapchat, the Mike A16 on Instagram, the Mike A16 on Facebook, the Mike A16 on Bill. Shout out to the R. And more importantly, the Mike A16 on Blue Sky, baby. I'm with my main man.
I am you. INKC on X. Now X, Spill, and Blue Sky now.
Oh, I finally converted you.
You didn't.
And I converted Mo
You
Horton.
You didn't.
I
You
did.
didn't.
I did.
I knew that was what you was gonna say.
I did.
Now I'm about to delete my account.
Don't worry, you already blocked. I already
the-
blocked you and Mo Horton on all them accounts.
Now the reason I was laughing is because I try to get this man. He clears his throat and he always needs extra time to do it. And now I kept telling him to do it. He didn't want to do it. Now he on camera with a raspy voice, sounding like I can't even tell you who he sounds.
My voice so raspy.
He sound like Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
You look like Louis Armstrong.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you wear the suspenders.
I love my suspenders. I'm talking about my suspenders.
We have a great show for you guys. It's mid-season grades. We're going to do half of them. NFC South, AFC South, NFC North, AFC North. Then we're going to have the voicemails, 816-654-6883.
He said, but go ahead.
Then we're going to finish with NFC East, AFC East, NFC West, then our picks. We got a long-winded show, so let's get started.
Long, windy show.
All right, you text me and said we should do a mid-season grade. Or
mid-season was last week, but, better late than never, but never late is better.
That's bars, bro. That's bars.
That's a rule that I live by.
NFC South. We have the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Carolina Panthers, and the New Orleans Saints. Big Frenchie gave the Falcons a B.
Why did you give them a B?
Because I didn't expect them to be where they at, top of the division, and they playing good ball.
They get an A from me. Whether you believe in Bo is it no, it's not.
That's our favorite cousin.
Penix. Whether you believe in Penix or not, maybe the right decision was bringing in Kirk. Maybe it was. And especially the way you see their NFC counterparts up in Chicago working out. Maybe the right decision was to bring in a veteran. Should you have brought him in for 4 years? I don't know. But as of right now, it's not working out too bad because that division isn't as much of a cakewalk as I thought it would be. So Falcons get an A for me.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I have them as a C.
I had a B.
They supposed to ran away with this division, in my opinion.
Really?
Yes. And they did it. And then they lose to teams like the Broncos. No shame in losing the Broncos right now because the Broncos is doing Broncos things.
Broncos things is losing. Shout out to Duck. What he do, bro?
He called you a loser subliminally.
I did not.
So that's why I gave him a C.
Let's see.
They losing to teams that they're supposed to beat.
They experienced some devastating losses. Devastating. Now, I call them devastating because two of their main pieces are out. And yes, we understand that injuries are part of the game. That's just all to it. But when you lose Mike Evans, he's the guy your offense runs through. It's tough, but yet they still fighting. So they get a B for me.
Timmy Two-Putt just texted me, tell me take off my hat. Why? You think it's a Bronco hat? Is that why? It's not a Bronco hat. Shout out to K Hook.
Okay.
Durham Bulls, baby. Durham Bulls. All right. The Panthers.
You're a Durham Bull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Carolina Panthers, they
F.
That's what I got.
F.
That's why I got them.
Straight up fail. Look, man, get out right now. Like, Carolina,
They Take it
So,
down.
you know, somebody a long time ago said that the NFL should have it to where the last team in the league goes down to the XFL. Or I'm sorry, the XFL, the SUCKFL. And then the last team in the league goes down there until you can get yourself out and win the championship down there. You come back. I don't remember exactly the concept that should happen, but the number 32 team in the league should forfeit their spot to the championship team in that SUCKFL. But they can't get a full
I'm letting
season.
you slide because I'm
They
a
can't get a
professional
full
right
season.
now.
They can't get a full season going. So maybe that's not a great idea. But if ever was a team to do that, the Panthers are it. Suck. I like that. I like Canales though.
Don't you ever talk about the greatest football league
Too
that
late.
ever
I already did it.
I said don't do it. No
Done
more.
it. Did done.
New Orleans Saints.
That's it.
New Orleans Saints. I gave them a F.
I get a D. At least they were smart.
They got an F from me.
They passed, but it was bad. You know. Side note. D is passing.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
You
not.
go on to the next grade with a D. F is the fail. I never knew that. My parents didn't allow D's. They barely allowed a C. And
Put some D's on it.
Throw some D. Only reason I got a C, only reason they allowed a C was because they saw I worked so hard and I still couldn't get it. Math is hard. But yeah, I never knew that. If I came home with a D, I'd leave home
With a
butt whooping. Let's keep it moving.
I wish I had a belt so I could do like the house.
Look, I
Like
can
on
do
Hot
that. I
Party.
can go get a belt if you need me to.
All right, let's go
I
to
got a
their
belt on.
let's go to the NFC South counterpart, the AFC South. The Houston Texans, they get a C from me right now.
Why?
Because with the expectation that they had, they playing mediocre football.
They
bro.
can't.
They got a C.
They got a sophomore QB. He's not as much as great as he was. As great as he was,
That's a small violin, by the way.
that you can't play. Houston had too high of expectations in the postseason. You gave him a D.
I said C.
Okay. C is not bad. I gave him a C.
So you gave him the same grade that I gave him, and you complained about me.
But you went off on him like, bro.
As of right now, they get a C. Now,
you went off.
The Indianapolis coach, you get a D.
Yes, definitely. D is for definitely.
Titans, you get an L.
Just and why is the reason you gave the Colts a D?
They don't know what they're doing.
Literally is my reason. Literally.
And
everybody's putting this on a guy who hasn't played in a long time. Or he hasn't played starting football in a long time. No, that's on y'all scouting team. Y'all knew this. He was at Florida, played 1 year. Like, come on, Ballard. That's you. This on you. Keep it moving.
816-654-6883.
You still coughing, ain't you? You still coughing, ain't you?
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on. Clear your throat.
I don't have to.
You have to. We keep it moving.
Any comments in the YouTube section?
No, ain't no comments.
Titans.
F.
I got them at F as well.
F. You brought in Ridley. You brought in Tyler Boyd, who I already told y'all wasn't going to be anything.
Now you hate all bingo players.
And then you brought in DeAndre Hopkins only for Will Levis to keep throwing picks. What? WTF?
Yeah, they had our favorite quarterback, Rudolph, in there. Now they starting Levis again. They don't know
what they're doing. Exactly. I forgot who what's it? I don't even remember their coach's name. I know their coach's name. I just can't remember.
Callahan, ain't it? No. Where Callahan at?
Bryce?
Where Callahan at?
I think he's up in Seattle.
But anyway, I gave the Titans a F.
Yeah, they deserve it. And the reason I really say it is because
It's Brian Callahan.
they are in a winnable division.
Brian Callahan is
and they should be better than what they are. They spent all this money on wide receiver like the whole rest of the team is all set. And it's not, bro. It's not.
Then Jaguars.
F. Straight up F. And it pains me to say that. You don't know how. I mean, y'all do.
And you, hey,
y'all
I know you and Mo Horton is happy because y'all boy McCorkle Jones is starting this week.
I'm not happy. You are happy.
No.
You are. Don't act like you ain't happy for the Mac.
I hate that dude. He ain't even on my team no more, and I still hate him.
Stop.
Come on here,
Hey, you knew that was happening. You knew he was going to start, and I was just here.
You need to be professional.
I do.
Be professional.
Put your earbuds back on.
Is the song off?
That's all.
816-654-6883. NFC North.
No.
What?
When are they going to fire Doug? They need to go and fire him. It's time.
Don't wait till the end of the season.
Why?
Because I'm still paying him.
I mean, you're going to be paying him at the end of the season, too.
So what?
For another year.
You
might as well get it started now and just sue him for the rest later.
I will do my coaching hiring right now. I mean,
you
search.
Can't do that. Search, yes.
I'll do my search
under
now.
the radar.
Then I'll just let Dougie P finish it out.
You know how much damage that could do to a team? You letting somebody dysfunctional run your organization, just run it out. That's a lot of irreparable damage. No, it's irreparable.
5-9 later, still
gotta go.
NFC North 816-654-6883. I have the Detroit Lions with an A, baby.
This team's going to be built on. We're going to kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap and we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
Wow.
I laughed at that.
That is exactly what's happening. That is exactly what's happening. Bro is out here killing the game. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
But it's your grade.
I didn't see this coming. They get an A.
Well, all right.
An A++.
All right.
They put 50 up on people.
A 50 burger?
50? From Dan Campbell's team? I ain't gonna lie. Ben Johnson staying. I think that's the offensive coordinator's name.
See. That's just in Spanish.
Ben Johnson sticking around didn't look like a good idea during the offseason to me, because I didn't think they were going to catch lightning in a bottle like that. But look how wrong I was so far.
Always.
But we got some time for me to be right. I mean, shoot.
816-654-6883. The Minnesota Vikings, I gave them a B.
They get a C from me.
They got a B from me.
Why B?
Because my boy, who? Justin Jefferson from where? LSU player.
No one cares.
Nah, I gave them a B because Sam Darnold, bro. Sam freaking Darnold. Mr. Mono himself.
He
dominating.
He has Justin Jefferson.
Don't do that.
He has.
Don't diminish his accomplishments this year.
Effing Jefferson.
Don't do that. Don't dismiss whatever. I said it right the first time.
He has Justin Jefferson, one of the greatest out here in these streets.
And they playing good ball. They beating teams they supposed to beat. Did you have them this good? No.
They were supposed to be this good from last year. Now, did I expect them to go undefeated? No, I didn't for a long time. And if you told me Sam Darnold was going to be the guy, no, definitely not. But they were this good. They were decent last year, or at least for 4 games. But no. What'd you give them? You need
B.
You need to be drinking water, bro.
Yeah, I'm a
That
B.
frog in your throat. I gave him a C. Yeah, C.
Let's go to the Green Bay Packers. I gave them a B with Jordan Love out and for them games, and they still went like 500 right there. Then they back to winning again. I gave them a B.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You just hate
You got
Zach Taylor. I mean, you hate Matthew LaFleur. You hate him.
6. I mean a C. Why I say 6? I give him a C.
How you thinking about Canada, baby? The 6. That's like the bootleg Canada. Cause the greatest side of Canada is the French side, Montreal, baby. Don't do that.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
You care.
We don't care. Packers. I expected the Packers to be what the Lions currently are.
They still got time.
So they got to see. You don't get a grade for what you are going to be in week 17. You get a grade for what you are now. So you're a C.
Chicago Bears. I gave them a
D.
I gave them a D. You read my sheet?
D.
Yeah, even though I ain't got
They
nothing
get
on
a
my
D.
sheet.
I was about to say, what you got on there? Nothing. D.
Why
Yeah,
you give
you
him
get
a
a
D?
D.
Why did you give him a D?
Eberflus ain't the dude. And I knew that coming into this thing. Why do y'all allow, these head coaches
That's your boy Ryan Poles, baby, from the Kansas City Chiefs.
to get in these kids' ears and mess up psyche? It's probably what's happening to what's his face down in Jacksonville. Y'all let Urban Meyer get it. And that's the thing. Urban Meyer, they did the right thing, got rid of him. But y'all sit here and draft these new QBs thinking, oh, these head coaches gonna do it. Eberflus is a defensive coach. What are we doing here? And not a
It's Rich. I said Rich. It's Rick Fox again. Not Rich Fox.
it's that situation all
John
over
Fox.
again. John Fox all over again.
I don't know where I got Rich.
And it's not like, and I'm just out here trying to figure out. And you're about to hire an offensive head coach to help this kid out. We all know it. So why didn't you just do that if you were going to draft the guy? Why? I knew you couldn't pass up on a talent like that.
Tell me why.
But we keep it moving. We still got some people to talk about. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Oh yeah, AFC North.
You forgot the words.
No, don't do that. AFC North. This division is disappointing this year. This is the division I thought 4 playoff teams could come up merge.
Please.
But not this year.
Please.
We
You want to
start
know
with-
why?
we-
You want to know why?
Nobody cares, bro.
I told you that. That's the whole reason I got this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk
Well,
about
we got
it later.
the-
Keep it moving.
The
Let's go.
Aura. Shout out to the Aura, who's on a flight right now to Washington, D.C. to look at his Steelers take on the Commanders this Sunday. He's on an airplane.
We're back.
80,000 feet up in the air, private jet that he loaned from the mic.
50,000 feet up, chilling with his feet up.
Steelers, I give them an A.
Man, they deserve it.
Who
They
thought
deserve it.
Justin Fields and Russell Wilson will only have 2 losses combined?
Not me. Not me.
I did.
Justin
We're
Fields.
back.
Justin Fields, you took 2 because they're getting back to Steeler football. That's what this is. They're
Good
finally
defense,
getting back to
Running
Steeler,
the ball and throwing it to Pickens.
going to your one good receiver. That's what won them the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And that's what's getting them where they at now. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. To thine own self be true. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Mike Tomlin.
We got the Baltimore Ravens, who still don't have a quarterback.
Although he's
I gave
the
them
best quarterback out there, statistically speaking. I know
I
football is
gave-
more than stats, folks, so don't jump on my head about that. But
I
I gave
gave them an A. They playing some good ball right now.
did you expect any less?
The way they started
For
out
me-
0-2,
for me,
now
they
they
get-
won like what, 7
For me,
straight?
they get a B. Reason I say that is because you started off on 2. You should have been at this point in the season,
81.
based on who you won, you should have at least only had 1 loss. And I'm not even saying that's to the Chiefs. You should have beat the Chiefs if we gonna be real about it. But at the time, we did have our full complement of weapons. But even still,
And the checks deposited to the refs. The Bengals.
well, maybe Joe Burrow should learn how to do that.
The Bengals, we win, baby. I gave the Bengals
That's what you do.
816.
You win and losing. You win and losing.
The Bengals, I gave them a C. You got too much talent, even with that horrible
So
offensive
why would
line.
you give them average then?
Cause
That's the question I have.
they still didn't build that dang on offensive line.
So why would you give them a C, which is average?
At this point in the season, where they
They
at?
get a D from me, bro. A D.
Where they at
D.
this season?
D.
At this point of the season, they get a C from me.
D. And you got shafted. D.
Browns.
How you throw for 500,000 yards in one game and lose?
He don't play defense, bro.
He also didn't throw to the right person, bro.
He always throws to the right person.
You
You saw the no flag.
Looks like
The
he did.
Chiefs fans is
You better-
obsessed with the Bengals for some reason. I'll be on Twitter and I'll be seeing all that.
Because you were supposed to be, you didn't hold up your end of the bargain. We could have had another Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes clash, but y'all ain't holding up y'all side of the ball. And also, shout out to everybody who thought we should go get what's his face, even though I said we shouldn't, because we probably would have done better with him, but I just didn't believe in him being able to stay healthy. I can't even remember the dude's name. Wide receiver for the Bengals, not Chase.
T. Higgins?
He can't stay healthy, bro. And Boyd, no. Very happy we didn't go get those dudes. And it's a long season still left to play. I probably will walk that back. No, I won't.
After this next
But I'm just saying.
team, we will have the voicemails. The Cleveland Browns, I gave them an F.
Only reason I give him a D is because they should have kept Joe Burrow. Why in the world would you keep Joe Burrow? I mean, not Joe Burrow.
Deshaun Watson?
They had to keep him. No, the backup they had last year.
Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco.
You
Keep him. The best
Are
Joe.
you on that wacky tobacco?
Yes. I'll be on it if that's what it means. Wintergreen flavor.
What the hell?
Wintergreen. Y'all should have kept Joe Flacco. I don't care how much you paid him. He was the one that kept y'all. Wasn't he the one that kept the season afloat last season?
Yes.
Along with the defense, must say. Can't deny. I said I can't deny.
You paying
I
homage
can't
to
deny.
Donnie. Thank you.
And I get it. But it worked last year. He literally was the one that kept y'all afloat.
And I gave them F because their defense taking a step back as well.
Yeah.
Even with the
Stupid.
great Miles Garrett.
I mean,
So we about to
Can't
go
do
to the
it all.
voicemails. 816-654-6883. Keep my mic on because I want it to be a hot mic, baby.
why you always saying keep your hot mic on? Because we do this every week, bro.
Sometimes you cut my mic off.
No,
you know I was gonna say
you just
something
can't hear yourself. You just can't hear yourself in the mic, so you think it's off. No, it don't work like that. The voicemail is what the deal is. So we going there. Let's go.
The mic and you. This is the R here. So I really don't have any mid-season grades, even though we're at the halfway point of the season, because teams I thought would be good are a little disappointed. Teams I thought that would not be good are better than what I thought. My biggest surprise team with good records right now is the Commanders. They're the most surprised team to me because I expected them to be on sort of like a rebuild, even though, they got the new head coach that came from Dallas. And I'm very surprised that Arizona Cardinals, right now they're in first place on top of the NFC West, and with the Rams and San Francisco. And I'm very surprised that Seattle. I expected them to be a little better than what they are. But Geno Smith is a turnover machine. And I expected the AFC East to sort of be the way that it is. Buffalo, I figured they'd be where they're at. I didn't expect New England to be where they're at, having a new head coach. I expected them to be a little more competitive. I'm a little disappointed in the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, they brought him back and they got some pieces, and they're still, they're 3-6, but they beat a Houston Texans team that's reeling, have all these injuries on their line, and C.J. Stroud is not the same player that he was from last year. That's one of the things I can see. Dallas is a complete dumpster fire. The Raiders are a complete dumpster fire. Steelers, we're taking it one game at a time. We got Mike Williams today and Preston Miller from the Green Bay Packers in a trade. So that helps us out a little bit. This Baltimore and Cincinnati game, I want Baltimore to win so they can sink Cincinnati right back into the bottom of the pit hole that bomb team's in. So that's all I got on these things. And Kansas City won their game last night. With a lot of help from the refs, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
You already talked about it, bro.
Let's talk about it.
Big Fish, Niner Nation. Big Fish,
Big
Niner
Fish.
Nation. Listen, it's time for grade cards. The grades are coming out. The grades are coming out. Here's what we got. I'm going to go ahead and take the NFC South. Falcons, I give them a C. Buccaneers, I give them a C. Panthers got a F. The Saints got a D. AFC South. Texans, I give them a B. Colts, I give them a C. Titans got a D. Jaguars got a C. NFC North, the Lions scored A+. Vikings got an A-. Packers got a C. Bears got a D. AFC North, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns. I give the Steelers an A. We're back. The Ravens definitely got an A. The Bengals, I give them a C-. The Browns, I give them a D. NFC East, the Commanders definitely got an A. The Eagles, I give them a B+. The Cowboys got a flat, stinky F. The Giants, I give them a D-. The Bills, I give them an A. The Jets got a D-. The Dolphins, I give them a C. The Patriots, I give them a C. NFC West is easy. Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks, all got C's. They all a bunch of 4 and something teams. So never have I seen a conference that has the same record in all the teams. AFC West, the Chiefs got an A+. Chargers, I give them a B. The Broncos, I give them a C. And the Raiders got a D-. The Eagles, I mean, man, they starting to come on. My man, what in the Sasquatch Simone Barkley was that gymnastics, backflip, somersault?
Oh, y'all's on my boy now.
Move that Saquon did. This boy is the absolute, probably most athletic running back we've seen in history, next to Walter Payton. He flips, he dips, he twists, he turns. He's the chubby checker out there. He's doing the twist. I mean, making it happen. So we'll see what the Eagles do down the stretch. Like I said again, I know for a fact we got Chiefs and the Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl, and I picked the Lions to upset the Chiefs 3-peat. I don't have nothing else. McCaffrey's back. If they give him more than 10 touches, it's going to be a mistake. They should gradually get him in. The season's a wash anyway. Gradually get him in and let him get back so we can focus on next year. That's my take. Big Fish, Niner Nation out. Big Fish, Niner Nation. Big Fish, Niner Nation. I'm calling back. I want to give a shout out to my son. My youngest son, his birthday is today. Royce Fisher, y'all know him as Rizzy. He used to call the podcast. He's a Saints fan. I'm in Columbia rocking out with my young fella. He got tickets. I'm at the OU versus MU game. I'm in Columbia. It's lit. Happy birthday shout out to my youngest Rizzy. Why he's a
Happy
Saints
birthday.
fan, I don't know. I call him the Ain't. But he's one of MU's top runners. You can Google him. He's going to be something special. He graduates December 9th. Proud of him. Give him his flowers. Give him a shout out on the podcast. Big Mike to you. Big Fish, Latter Nation, out.
Big shout
Happy
out.
birthday and congratulations on graduating.
Yo, what it do? Yeah, it's me, Brother Law 10. Well, let me give you a little testimony real fast. I had knee replacement back in September 18th. Mike wanted me to call in a few weeks back when the season was started, but I was high on some Percocet, Tylenol, and oxycodone. And Mike, you know damn well that I couldn't call in and see and pick my damn winning teams. Come on now. I was too high. Okay.
Hey.
And then last month I had blood clots in my lungs. I was at rehab. So due to my knee replacement. And I still got a little lung damage going on, so I'm trying to make this kind of quick, whatever. But yeah, so I'm back now. I'm getting better, so I will thank God that it happened at rehab instead of at home, because if I would have laid down, I would have died. So I like to thank God that I'm here. My wife, she was there with me at rehab, so you know I'm feeling better now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my picks. All right, I'm going with man, I'm on both of them lose real. At least have a tie. It's Cincinnati and Baltimore, but I'm going to pick one. Okay, give me Baltimore. Giants, Carolina. Give me Carolina. Chicago over New England. Maybe old boy could bounce back from that loss last week from Chicago. Give me Buffalo. Nah. Give me the Colts over Buffalo. Nah. Give me Buffalo. I'm going to go get their win so that we play them the following week. I'm going Buffalo against the Colts. Of course, Kansas City over Denver. Atlanta. San Fran. Pittsburgh. Minnesota. Chargers. Philly. Give me Arizona over the Jets. And come on, Houston, you got to beat Detroit. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of looking at them. And Monday night, Miami and Rams, of course the Rams. And Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Yeah, like I said, I was down and out a month and a half ago. Couldn't get my tape. Aaron Rodgers sucks. He think he run every organization all by himself. He mentioned a couple weeks ago, he in the dark space. Well, take your dark ass back to that damn dark cabin and stay in there. He trash. You know what I'm saying? It's all about him. Devontae Adams, you so damn dumb. You could have stayed in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he made that's a decision. Okay, fool, live with it. Think about getting a ring with that guy. Man, McCole Hardman. I don't know why the dude can't see the football field. We got D-Hop. I'm glad we got D-Hop. I've been trying to get D-Hop for the past 3 years and then some. We got him now. I'm happy. McCole Hardman, if you can't see the field or get on the field with this guy, get your butt in my toilet bowl. He's dancing around it. Him and Andy Reid, that play call, and both of them two dancing around my whole toilet bowl. So they dancing around it. Heavily, they dancing around it. So, you know, and my toilet got that blue stuff in it too. Oh, yeah, that Tolly bowl. Oh, I'm going to fuss them in that blue stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, can't wait. They better mess up come next week. I mean, this week coming up. So, that's my take. Man, God bless y'all, man. And I got to tell you that I was in ICU for like 5 days due to my blood clot. If y'all have any heart rate, I forgot one thing. If anybody you know or y'all feeling any symptoms of feel like your heart is racing. In the middle of your chest, it feel like 200 pounds of pressure or heavy pressure on your chest, and you gasping for air where you can't hardly breathe. Please don't lay down. You know, so do not lay down. Say that you go sleep it off. Dial 911 because you could be suffering blood clots in your lungs, or stroke, or heart attack. Do not sleep it off, y'all. Please call 911 and get some help. Don't worry about that ambulance fee. F that. It's all about your life. You make payments of $5 a month to pay that mess off. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you feel any pressure on your heart, or your heart racing and a lot of pressure in the middle of your chest, feel like that you can't breathe. Please, y'all, dial 911. Get some help, man. God bless y'all. See y'all later.
What's up, guys? This is Audience of One, Mo Horton calling in with my take this week. I want to get to the games. I'm going to go with the Panthers to beat the Giants in Germany at 9:30 a.m. EST. I'm going to go with the Patriots to shock the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bills to beat the Colts. I'm going Chiefs over the Broncos. I'm going Falcons over the Saints. I'm going with the 49ers to beat Tampa Bay. I'm going with the Jags. I'm not the Jags, but the Vikings to beat the Jags. I'm going with the Chargers to beat the Titans. I'm going with my Eagles over the Cowboys. I'm going with the Jets to beat the Cardinals. I'm going with the Texans to beat the Lions. And then I'm going Monday night, I'm going Rams over the Dolphins. Oh, and I forgot, left hand up. Now, I think my boy, Steeler Nation, we're back. I think Steeler Nation is going to upset the Washington Commanders and give them their third loss of the season. And that's it for the games. So also mid-season grades, I want to just grade them by divisions. I want to say that the NFC East, I give them a B minus. The NFC South, I give them a C minus. The NFC West, I give them a D. And the NFC North, I give them A plus. You know, that's been the best division in football. AFC, I give the AFC East a C. I give the AFC South a D. I give the AFC North a B. And I give the AFC West a C just because it's, well, actually I give them a B, I'm sorry, because there's a couple good teams in that division. Might mess around and get 3 teams in that division in the playoffs with the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers, how all 3 of them playing right now. So my mid-season MVP so far is Lamar Jackson, the running back. My mid-season offensive player of the year right now is Saquon Barkley. Sasquatch, Saquon Barkley. Comeback player of the year so far, Big Joe Burrow. Defensive player of the year so far for me would be Xavier McKinney. A lot of people not talking about him, but he leads the league in picks. And coach of the year so far would be Dan Quinn because he got the Commanders rolling. Thank you guys for letting me call. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
Dan Quinn, not Campbell.
I just want to say, unfortunately, I have to print out all these teams to give a feedback because I only watch so many. So, Chiefs, of course, I'm going to start with first. I give them a C. And I'm giving them a C because, of course, the offense has been playing at a mid-level. Defense has been carrying them. And Nagy, I need him to go. But at the end of the day, I think they're going to still find themselves in the playoffs. And that C can turn to a B later as we go along in the season. Commanders, I give them a B because I love their young quarterback. He's doing his thing. I just want to see if it continues on. Buffalo, Bengals, Ravens, they're all supposed to be the next Mahomes. Josh Allen, playing solid. Lamar playing great. He's gonna probably get another MVP. The Bengals, I just want people to stop talking about them at this point. They need to get it all together because through injuries with Burrow and what they got going on over there, they got a house to clean up. So I don't want anybody talking about them anymore about being the next best. They got a house to clean up. Clean it up, and we'll talk about it next year. Detroit Lions, I like them. I would just say that they have less competition in the NFC than the Chiefs do in the AFC, so they could probably steamroll over there a little bit. The Jets, wipe them off the bat. Aaron Rodgers, that experiment is over with. Please, just get it over with. But that's just me speaking from a football fan, not a Jets fan. But if I was a Jets fan, just blow it all up and let's start all over. Houston, I like Stroud. I like what they're doing. I don't know how far they're going to go. Maybe they enter the tournament and one and done, maybe. But I like to just see him still growing and doing what he's doing. So that's my mid-season grades. And thank you guys for having this platform for all of us. You guys be blessed.
Thanks for calling the Aura. Big Fish. Brother Law Tim made a return. Shout out and prayer to him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up with that?
Mo Horton called. I'm blocking his ass again.
Oh my goodness.
And shout out to Love Lee returning.
Absolutely. I
Duck
forgot
was
to
supposed
record
to.
again. Goodness. We keep it moving.
Duck was supposed to call.
Why? He ain't gonna call unless the Broncos is like
Broncos versus
on the high.
Chiefs. Job was supposed to call.
Didn't happen.
I know.
Didn't happen. Oh well.
But anyway, let's get back.
Keep it moving.
Let's get back to the NFC East. Like, shout out to Brother Law to him prayers still.
Bro.
I knew about it, but because he's my actual brother-in-law. But it's not my story to tell.
Look, I actually appreciate you for that. I do. I really do. It's one of the other things I appreciate you about.
Besides,
it's not your story to tell. No, I don't know about all that.
All right, NFC East.
Now you're taking it too far.
NFC East. Commanders. I gave them an A. Because who thought a Dan Quinn team would be...
Well, first of all, shout out to Night Owl. He's watching us.
Oh, Night Owl. Quick question.
Panthers over Giants. Bears over Pats. Chiefs over the Donkeys. Dolphins over Rams. Falcons over Saints. Steelers over the Commanders. Vikings over the Jags. 49ers over the Bucks. Chargers over the Titans. Jets over the Cards. Eagles over the Cowboys. And the Lions over the Texans. Shout out to Night Owl.
Shout out to Night Owl. Let me ask you a question. Big Fritchie says enchiladas is better than tacos. What is your opinion? All right, let's go to the Commanders now. I got them an A. Enchiladas is way better than tacos, bro. You people overhype tacos.
Now, I will say tacos have gotten a lot of shine recently, and you know, people be on it, especially birria. And birria is not my thing, but I do like it. It's fine, but it's not my thing. Enchiladas over tacos, he agrees.
Thank you.
But
that's why hey, people, go follow him and go listen to the #1 wrestling podcast of all time.
Of all time, baby.
Commanders, I got them A.
Hey,
we run out
easily.
Eagles, I got them a B.
Yes.
They got a B.
They got a B. I wanted to give them a C because I thought they didn't start out the way they should have.
They didn't.
But redemption, folks. Redemption.
Cowboys, I gave them an F.
They should be the team that goes down to the SUCKFL.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Giants.
Something wrong with Jerry Jones. I think he's legit getting senile. Legit. I'm not even joking.
Giants, F.
Giants stay in the F category. What's his face shouldn't have never took that job.
Brian Dable?
Yes.
Or is it the ball?
They ball. I'm telling you this.
AFC East. Bills, I give them an A.
The Bills get an A, yeah. No.
I give them an A.
No, they get an A.
They just play sloppy, but they get an A.
Well, they ain't got nobody.
And
they were in cap hell and they figured it out. So, and they still where they at. So, shout out to the Bills.
Jets, I give them a C.
They get an F. They get an F. How you give them a C? Is somebody you related to somebody on that team? Because that team sucks.
That's my Uncle Charles' favorite team, bro.
The team sucks. That's why he ain't called. Sorry, Uncle Charles. I apologize. I ain't mean to talk about your team like that, bro. But your team's bad.
The Miami Dolphins.
The JET, the SUCK, Jets.
See, he ain't sorry. He's still taking shots at you, Uncle Charles. If I was over there, I'd push that shots fired button, but I ain't over there.
Oh, stop.
The Dolphins, I gave them an F.
They get a D.
You tripping. Why you give them a D?
Because it's difficult. After you had the season you had last year, it was going to be always, you were always climbing that uphill battle. It was never going to happen. So I already knew you'd take a step back. So this was expected from me.
Shout out to the R and Ashanti. They just landed.
Shout out. Keep it safe.
The New England Patriots, I gave them an F.
What? Why would you do that?
Don't
actually, you know what? They should get an F because
Alex Van Pelt is the reason they got an F. Don't get me started now. You got me started. He's the worst coordinator in coordinator history.
You got yourself started.
No, Alex Van Pelt needs to be fired. With Jared Mayo, he needs to be fired as well.
I thought it's Gerard. It's
Fire Rod. Let's move forward.
That's and the only reason I say Gerard Mayo should be fired is because he keeps vacillating between quarterbacks. Bro, pick one.
Mine.
It's gonna be May.
We keep it moving.
Put
your headphones back on.
I hope Xander hit you in the head with a chicken nugget.
You need a new line, bro. He doesn't throw chicken nuggets. He eats chicken nuggets. Thank you.
I wonder
we
why.
Keep it moving.
I wonder why you people love chicken. Hope he hit you in the head with a pork chop there.
All right. Keep it moving.
NFC West, the Cardinals. I give them a C.
They get a C plus. They get a C plus. I don't know.
Rams, C.
B.
And believe it
they're
or not,
dealing with the injuries. That's the reason I give them a B.
Believe it or not, I got the Niners with an A.
B.
They dealing with all the injuries and they still basically in first place. Basically.
B minus.
So I gave them an A.
Dang near C.
And usually they all get hurt at the end of the season. This year they all got hurt at the beginning of the season. So maybe they can do that Super Bowl run that Big Fish wants. Seahawks, I gave them a C.
C minus.
They need to
it's closer
find,
to it. It's
they need
closer
to find
to
a
a
replace. They need to find Geno replacement. They need to find Lockett replacement. But we ain't talking about
all
that
that'll
right
be they'll find that next year. Because Lockett, they held on to Lockett too long. Like, I don't understand why you hold on to these. No, his value's not gone. But if you it's like the Chiefs and Travis Kelce. You can't just keep trotting them out there thinking they're gonna be at number one and they like 50,000 years old, bro. What are we doing here? Somebody's gonna have to take over, and you haven't brought anybody in to do that. Just saying, DK Metcalf ain't that dude.
Okay, AFC West. I got the Chiefs A.
What?
Because you don't know how they're gonna win. 1 minute's the defense, 1 minute
for me
the offense, 1 minute is a special team, 1 minute
it's A minus. For me, it's A minus.
Same.
Just because y'all think I'm a homer on that, but
You
they
are.
find ways to win. I mean,
And this is championship pedigree.
They are undefeated.
This
There's
is
been
championship
times
pedigree.
the Chiefs are supposed to have. Normally, they give away one of these games, and they haven't done that yet. So
I think
shout out to them.
think Fox or ESPN or CBS did this thing yesterday. I saw on Twitter where they had the MVP and they had Patrick Mahomes up there. He shouldn't be up there. Let's be honest. I know the Chiefs is 7-0, but his stats it's not MVP stats.
Sometimes most valuable doesn't mean stats because I'm gonna tell you why.
If that's the case, McCaffrey should have won last year.
I'm gonna tell you why. You're never gonna pay McCaffrey as much money as you're gonna pay a quarterback. So there goes the value part.
It's just based on money now.
No,
Okay,
but that's part of it.
I'm just saying.
But that's part of it.
Just saying.
That's part of it.
Even if they pay Brock Purdy,
we know you just saying.
No, if they even pay Brock Purdy, is he the best player on their team? No.
It's not about the best player on the team.
He's the most valuable.
No, he's not.
McCaffrey is the most valuable
you're
team.
not going to pay him what you pay a quarterback. They didn't say.
So you just said
they
money.
didn't say who's the best player on the team. That's not the question. That's not the question.
You just said it wasn't about the money.
Valuable.
Make it make sense.
You put my van versus a CTSV Cadillac, you're always going to pick the CTSV because it's a better car all the way around than a van is. It's going to stop better. It's going to speed up better. It's going to slow down better.
So Purdy is better than McCaffrey.
And
yes or no?
That wasn't what I said. It's not the argument. Better is not the argument here.
McCaffrey is more valuable to the Niners than Brock Purdy is.
No, he's not. Because we saw what McCaffrey is on a team with a horrible quarterback.
He still put up numbers.
It doesn't matter the numbers. When
He's
you're
still valuable.
He's not making the team win. He's just there to aid the team in winning. Period.
Quarterback don't make the team win.
I didn't say they make them win.
Okay.
But what I said was we saw McCaffrey.
Let's move on. We ran out of time.
No, we saw you started this. We saw McCaffrey on a horrible team, and what did he do? Get injured all the time.
And put
so
numbers
there
up still.
is no value there. There is no value there. But now
even
we got
when he was
with
with
the mill guy.
Listen, even when he was on a horrible team, he still put up MVP numbers.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He was
Check them
never-
Carolina numbers.
I don't care about the Carolina numbers. There was no MVP discussion when he was in North Carolina, and you want to know why? Because he was always injured.
North
You
Carolina.
can't put up
when he was in Carolina.
can't put up
he put up
numbers if you're always injured.
He put up numbers.
Now, with that being said, he had a quarterback there.
And you've been a homer right now because you know damn well Daniel Jones and Patrick Mahomes got the same numbers right now. So Daniel Jones should be an MVP candidate.
Is he winning anything? Absolutely not. So no. So he's not valuable. If we're talking about wins and losses, Daniel Jones is a loser.
No.
Loser.
Football's a team sport, bro.
Well, your team
all the games is not won by Patrick Mahomes to a sword.
You sure right.
Okay.
Your team's a loser. Now, are we talking about most valuable player, or are we talking about teams here?
Most valuable player.
Which one are we doing?
You said
speak on
he
one.
Was a loser because he didn't have no
speak
record.
On one though.
You just brought up Daniel Jones' record.
Speak on one.
I said him and Patrick Mahomes got the same identical numbers. So Daniel Jones should be
but
MVP.
Patrick Mahomes,
You just went by numbers.
Not only is he a winner, but he is legitimately winning games for you. Daniel Jones ain't doing that. Daniel Jones did he win the last one? Are they undefeated?
See, now you going with the records.
Hold on.
Now you going with the record. We're going by the numbers.
Patrick Mahomes is responsible for over half of those wins. And you know that.
Then the defense. We going for numbers you just said. Now you're going by wins.
Defense
Make up your mind.
No, I'm here because it's all encompassing.
Chargers. I gave them a B.
Now you want to move on, but we can move on.
I got Chargers with a B.
Why you give him a B? I got him a C.
They winning.
There's a few games in there that I think they should have won, so I give them a C. But they're still in the playoff race. That's why they get a C from me.
Chargers is playing like an AFC North team. They trying to make you play ugly and sloppy.
That's Jim Harbaugh.
So I give him a B because
I guess I expected that. So I guess it's a C for me.
Broncos, I gave them a C. They're too inconsistent.
That's the reason. That will be the reason. But I was giving them a B because I really honestly didn't think Bo Nix was going to be what he is this last game. I honestly did not expect it. So
I give him a C.
I give them a little upgrade, and the defense isn't what they were supposed to be last year.
It's like they get up for the good teams.
That's it.
And when they play a mediocre or a bad team.
In fact, now that you say it, I'm taking them down to a C.
Thank you.
Now that you say that.
Fritzy always right. Raiders, you get a D.
Raiders get an F.
They get a D. You just hate the Raiders because it's Raider. The
Raiders The Raiders bought
week
into
before.
a guy who was going to get out-coached by guys in his own division. He was always going to get out-coached. Yeah, he beat the Chiefs once. Great. Awesome. We were losing to everybody at the time. We were losing to everybody. We were on a 3-game skid. So you beat us when we're down. You're supposed to do that. But you brought in a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. Now he's bringing in guys that have been coaches. Like John Gruden said he's got a group now called the Fired Head Coaches Coalition or something or the other. That's basically what Antonio Pierce is assembling over in Las Vegas. The Fired Head Coaches Coalition. Anyway, we keep it moving.
Swoosh.
We done.
All right, games. Cincinnati Thursday lost to Baltimore 35-34.
Big time game.
All right, no
Big
surprise
time
there.
loss.
Sunday, the New York Giants at the Carolina Panthers. I got the Giants.
Shout out to Night Owl. He said, so the highest paid. I'm sorry, we didn't get to this while we was talking about it because you saw how it got. But so the highest paid player on each team is the most valuable by default. Nah, that's not what I was saying. But we keep it moving.
That's what you were saying because I represent the people. But all right, I got the New York Giants over the Carolina Panthers.
I actually got Carolina over the Giants.
They've been playing some good ball lately. Carolina, they won one and lost the others, but they playing good ball. New England at Chicago. I got the Bears.
I got New England.
You was trolling.
No, I'm not. Why would you say that?
It's gonna be May.
Why would you say that?
Son of a
May is gonna play. Let May play. May play. Let's go.
We professionals, baby. Well, I'm a professional. You need to become a professional as well.
Oh, stop.
Buffalo at the Indianapolis Colts. I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
Denver Broncos at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs. I was gonna say Denver, but this is not one they're gonna drop.
I think Chiefs.
They're not gonna drop this one.
Atlanta and New Orleans. This is a game New Orleans could win.
I actually got them winning because this is one of those type of things that
A new coach, interim coach. I
yeah,
got New Orleans.
all that stuff.
San Francisco at Tampa Bay. I got San Francisco.
At Tampa Bay. I just think getting off of that loss last week, they're gonna really come in trying to put it all on the table.
Pittsburgh at Washington. I got Pittsburgh actually.
What? Wow.
Still a nation. We're back.
Give me Washington.
Minnesota at Jacksonville. I got Minnesota.
I got Jacksonville this time. It's weird. I can't tell you why I got
If
him,
this
but I
win
feel
say
like
Dougie P job,
there's nothing saving his job unless he's making the playoffs. There's nothing saving his job. Just saying. And I love WP.
Tennessee at the Los Angeles Chargers. I got Chargers.
Yeah,
in a close one.
No, close. No. They'll blow them out.
And Will Levis starting. We bench Mason Rudolph.
They got a team full of horrible quarterbacks.
Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. I got Philly.
Yeah.
Dakotas.
Yeah, just
Rain is hurt.
Just hurdle all over them, Saquon. Just give it to Saquon. Let him take it over.
The New York
they ain't gonna
Jets
stop him.
versus the Arizona Cardinals. I got the New York Jets.
Arizona for sure.
You know why I got the New York Jets.
No, I don't. Why?
Who they playing?
The Cardinals. I don't know what that means. Do you have a hatred for Cardinals? I don't know what that means.
Who's their quarterback?
Kyler Murray. Little big man.
It look like I'm a fan of his.
I don't know what a fan of his looks like.
Well, it's not this guy. Detroit Lions at the Houston Texans. The only way I pick Arizona if they play the Patriots.
I'm picking Houston.
I got Detroit.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong thing.
No, you right. Detroit Lions at the Houston Texans.
I got Houston.
I got Detroit.
I mean, I think Detroit will win, but Houston got to get off of the skid. This could go badly for them if they just allow this to keep happening. So we keep it moving.
And Monday, my mother and auntie birthday, Veterans Day. Shout
Happy
out to
birthday!
Shout out to all the veterans. Miami Dolphins at the Los Angeles Rams. You know I'm a Rams guy, but I'm picking the Dolphins.
How do I know you're a Rams guy?
I always pick the
when
Rams.
that happened?
I always pick the Rams
When that happened?
for the
Anyway.
last 2 years.
Yeah, Miami ain't doing this. Like, bro,
I got
Miami's at the point now that they need to,
They ready for vacation?
and they need to get rid of Tyreek so they can figure out what they're gonna do.
They shouldn't have signed
You know
Tua.
what? They basically, essentially, to me, they're basically the Dallas Cowboys with an extra receiver. They signed a quarterback that they probably shouldn't have signed, and signed the wide receiver, and they still can't do nothing.
And the buys are Cleveland.
Didn't sign the defensive guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The buys are Cleveland, Green Bay, Las Vegas, and Seattle. So if you're fans of those teams, you can have a stress-free football weekend.
Yeah, for y'all Raiders fans, it's the only stress-free weekend y'all gonna have this season until the playoffs. Anyway, playoffs.
Why are you taking shots, bro?
Until the playoffs.
Anyway, until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, fat meat is greasy.
Deuces.